guys think we get more or less critical as we get older? Because I feel like a lot of young guys have that mentality I just talked about, where they listen to themselves and they think they're the dopest MC around, and they look jealously at the scene around them and think like, "Fuck that guy, I'm better than that guy," or whatever, right? And but then there's this thing in hip hop where people talk about old heads being haters, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm definitely less of a hater now that I'm old. I have
You might
opened
be.
my horizons to a lot of different lanes of music or whatever, and like personally, I got less critical as I got older. If people like it, I'm like, all right, you're doing something right. All the power to you. I might not like it, but if those guys do, that's fun. Whatever.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, as a recovering elitist myself,
Yeah.
I I know exactly what you're talking about, and yeah, I'm definitely less critical now. Like when I was like, back in like 2007, 2008, if it wasn't like technical, brutal death metal, it sucked to me. I was like, that's all I want to hear, and everything else is crap. But like, yeah, I mean, like I got into rap, and then that opened my eyes to other genres, and now I just, if it sounds good, it sounds good. I don't really, even bad shit, even stuff that like sucks on purpose, it like a B movie, but songs like
Right.
No, but
joke rappers. I like jokey stuff like that.
the one thing that I will say is like I agree with everything that you just said, but I do think that at the same time there is still a standard of like definitively like objectionably bad music versus that's not my taste or I don't understand it sort of thing. Like
100%.
tons of new waves that have happened like far past my time, and I've went really out of my way to try to understand what was happening even if I wasn't going to keep listening to it. And 9 times out of 10 I can be like, I will never listen to this, but I understand why it means something to you, why it's valuable to you. But I swear to God, there's some things that are just objectionably trash. Like I fucking gave everything I could to try to find a single note of value in Lil Uzi, and I couldn't do it. The dude is just trash start to finish. I watched like 30 music videos. I was trying. I was like, I swear to God, somebody's got to have. There are people who are just objectionably, they're trash, and they've been supported for all the wrong reasons. And I think it becomes obvious because they're all people that were very, very hot for a second, and as soon as nobody was pointing a finger at them, nobody cared.
Right. Yeah, the industry can do that, I guess. There are people that the industry will prop up that probably don't deserve it. I guess I'm thinking more because for After the Smoke is Clear, I end up listening to like 7, 8, 9 hours worth of new indie rap from across Canada, like every fucking Friday.
That's
So,
awesome.
dude, the amount of garbage that I listen to, and just like half the fun
Yeah,
of listening through those playlists is that like a lot of it's awful. Like a lot of it just like makes me laugh. But I guess in my old age, there's still the hater in me, but I just keep it more concealed at this point.
Yeah.
I play what I like and I don't comment on the rest or
yeah,
whatever, right?
yeah.
But
It's just like it's almost like not worth your energy to argue about it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
and you could also tell though when you're listening to something that might be trash, but you can tell if somebody has something there that they just haven't fleshed out yet
Yeah,
versus they have no idea what good sounds like.
for real.
You know,
Dude,
there's
I'm
like lots of
following
things that
thousands of artists across the country for just that reason. If I hear something and I'm like, this isn't the song, but maybe the next one will be, like, I'll still hit follow and make sure that I'm
yeah.
watching his socials for the next drop or whatever.